Hey everyone, welcome back. Sorry that the last part cut out so soon. I had to take care of something, but here's part 2. I'm not going to fit it on the other part or the other video. I'm just going to make it a part 2, whatever, you know. Of my top, so yeah, part 2 of my top 10 Sly Cooper gadgets from Sly 1, 2, and 3 combined. Let's go. The next one is number 7, the alarm clock gadget. Okay, and it's in both Sly 2 and 3. In Sly 2, it's a gadget for Sly, and in Sly 3, it's a gadget for Bentley. But it functions exactly the same in both games. Basically, in Sly 2, it's actually required for the heist in episode 7. Okay, basically you throw it and it makes a noise and it lures guards over to that position. I really love this ability because it's really handy for luring guards away from certain places or to certain places. I've actually thrown it in the water and guards would run to it and fall in the water. I'm not kidding. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's actually meant to happen, but it was funny as shit. Okay, it really was. That's really all I have to say about the alarm clock. It's just a really fun gadget to use, I personally think. Number 6. Ooh, here's a special one. It's the Tama Gadget. Now, here's a little bit of backstory. If you're an otaku like I am, then you're probably familiar with the old anime or with the old Cartoon Network block known as Toonami, which is back now. But back a few years ago, it got canceled, unfortunately. Last year it was revived though, fortunately. But basically back in 2004 when Sly 2 was released, Sucker Punch was actually secretly promoting Toonami in the game. The Tama Gadget is, well, it functions exactly the same as the fucking alarm clock does. Basically, but instead though, it's a cheat code gadget, and there's 3 reasons why it's on this list. 2 of those reasons is why it's higher than the alarm clock. The first one is all the same as the alarm clock, so I'm not going to even get into those. But here's the other 2 reasons why I put it on this list, which are also the 2 reasons why it's higher than the alarm clock gadget, even though it functions exactly the same as like the alarm clock gadget does. Basically, first off, it's a cheat code thing. The code is, I believe, pause, left, left, right, down, left, right. Okay? And like with all cheat code gadgets, as soon as you leave the area, or as soon as you leave the episode, you have to re-enter an episode, even if it's the same exact episode right in a row, you still have to reassign it, alright? Or you still have to use the cheat code again, alright? But basically, Tom has been for many years the announcer of Toonami, and it basically comes in the form of a mini Tom with him yelling. That's the other reason why it's higher than the alarm clock. I thought about putting it as a tie with the alarm clock, but instead I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll just put it higher than the alarm clock gadget. So yeah, that is why it's on this list and higher than the alarm clock gadget. Alright. I just think it's really awesome that Sucker Punch did that, alright? Okay. The next one on this list is the Adrenaline Burst for Bentley. It's in both Sly 2 and 3. Basically, it allows Bentley to go super duper fast to avoid guards or just get around the area quicker. And I like it in Sly 3 better because I think it may actually go faster in Sly 3. In Sly 2, it's kind of comical because as Bentley, like, spinning his legs really fast like in an old cartoon and going really fast. In Sly 3, since he has his wheelchair, Boosters comes out of the back and actually shoots him across. But I like it in Sly 3 better because, like I said, I think it actually may go a tad faster in Sly 3. But it's still a really handy move regardless. Also, I think you might go longer, too. Like, for a longer period of time. But it's still a great movie irregardless in both games, okay? So, yeah. And number 4 is the Aboriginal ball form for Murray. It's In Sly 3, it's his automatic gadget in Sly 3. Excuse me. The first time you get to play as him in Sly 3, you get to use it and have to use it. Okay? Basically allows Murray to tuck into a ball and roll around and bounce. And he can bounce really high too, as long as you do it. Right? You time your presses of X and whatnot. And in episode 1, there's actually grates open on the ground. Tuck into that, and it'll actually shoot you way high up into the air and whatnot, which is required for the mission at that time. And if you're high enough and you actually have enough force buildup, you can actually kill you can kill small guards in one hit. I'm not sure how it would do against the big flashlight guards, but with small guards you can kill them in one hit too. It's really funny. What's even more funny is that in that particular mission, you're not supposed to be attacking any guards, but if you kill them with a ball move, it lets you continue. I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but it's kind of funny and kind of cool at the same time. Death from above, huh? Okay, and number 3 is the Mega Jump Pack for Sly. It's a Sly 2 exclusive gadget, sadly, and basically it's available for one mission, the Mega Jump in episode 8, Anatomy for Disaster. And after that you'll actually lose it, and then you'll need to get 100% of the game, and then then you can use a cheat code for it to get it back temporarily and whatnot. The cheat code is pause, right, left, R1 left, I believe. And yeah, basically allows Sly to jump super high, way higher than Murray's turnbuckle launch, okay? And it's required, obviously, for the mission that you get in Sly 2. And it's just too bad, like, that's the only mission in the entire series that you get it in. You get that cheat code later on, but it's not until you get 100% of the game, which to me makes it kind of pointless, I think. Okay? So yes, it's really high up on this list just because of how fucking awesome it is. Like, in that one mission, like, that's a great time to actually get all the bottles too. Unfortunately, the mission with the vaults before that, but still. So yeah, I don't want to spend any more time on this one. I just think it's a really fun thing to use to jump really high up in the air, especially on that blimp. It makes getting around a hell of a lot easier, I honestly think. So yeah, anyways, that's why it's at number 3, the Mega Jump Pack. Oh, number 2 is the Silent Obliteration. Now, an automatic move in the Silent Obliteration involves Sly 2 and 3. An automatic move in Sly 2 and 3 is the Sneak Attack Slam move, where you sneak up behind a guard, press triangle button to knock them in the air, and then square button to spin around and slam them down hard. It's basically an insta-kill, okay? However, that makes noise, and it will attract nearby guards to your position. The Silent Obliteration kind of, compensates for that. Basically, sneak up behind a guard, press triangle button to knock them in the air, and square button to spin them into a black hole, it kind of looks like, or a tornado or something like that. And it's actually supposed to be like a silent kill, basically. An actually silent kill. If you're right behind another guard, they'll still hear it, because they'll hear the guard screaming, but the range that you'll have to be close to, like the range of you being close to guards will be a lot shorter because you use this ability of them hearing stuff, yeah. So it's definitely really handy because I just love it. And number 1 is the Paraglider. It's a Sly gadget in Sly 2 and 3. And basically, the Paraglider is just a parachute. It's a parachute with Sly's face on it. That's basically what it is, okay? And it allows you to glide for long distances. Getting around areas is so much easier if you just climb up to the highest position in the game, if you're able to, and jump off and just glide. It's so much fun, okay? Really, it is. I recommend And in slide 2 and 3, it is a required buy at a certain point, and after those points where you first have to buy it, you'll have to use it several more times as well. So it's a required gadget in those games, and I'm glad that Sucker Punch made it required in both games, because you'll just have so much fun using it, okay? And yeah, I can't praise that gadget enough. Anyways, that's it for this top 10 list. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember that this was my personal list. Personally, I think that the majority of the gadgets in the series are really awesome. But these were just my top 10 favorite ones, plus 7 honorable mentions that I really felt were just superb in every way. And definitely deserve to be on here. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all for now. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.